What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Eddie Express DFS podcast, presented to you by Draft Dashboard. As always, remember you can try out the tools that I'm using 30 days for $1 by clicking my link in the description below. I've had some really good stories from people that have signed up. I've had a guy tell me that he plays predominantly cash and has been up over $600 in the past couple weeks. So some really good stories that I've heard. I've also had people tell me that it really helps you understand how to build lineups, and the DFS side of things have just been a lot easier. Some really good stories from the people that have been a part of my page. So if you want to get on board, you can try it out 30 days for $1. Start making some money. Alrighty, let's do this. Point guard today. I have a few point guards I like today, especially on DraftKings, where you can build and play up to 3 or 4. So we're gonna give you a few of them. Elfrid Payton, not so much on FanDuel, but on DraftKings, where he's 5,600. I think he makes for a very interesting play. He's got a 4x projection, and he's got a chance to hit 5x at low ownership. It's a really good matchup against the Suns. He's been playing like 32 minutes lately. He's been getting a lot of run. So Elfrid Payton should be in for a good game today. Another one that I like is Chris Dunn. I've liked Chris Dunn multiple times this year, and he has not been all that great. However, he finally put up a game over 30 last game. And I think in this matchup against Atlanta, who just struggles to cover point guards, I think it makes for a really interesting a value play here. I went with the value plays on almost all these point guards. And then Rondo, now that Rondo's back in the starting lineup, I think he becomes really interesting. As you can see, it didn't take him long to get back into the 40s as soon as he was inserted into the starting point guard role again. So I was waiting for that to happen, and it finally happened, so I'll be playing a lot of Rondo today. Shooting guard. I like Lou Williams a little bit today. He burned a lot of people last time out. It's a good matchup against Sacramento. He's got a 17% projected ownership, so I'm not the only one that likes him. Apparently the public does too, so I like him quite a bit. Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy Lamb is the guy I've been playing. I've had him for this 48 and this 47. It's not really point chasing in my opinion, just because he's playing Brooklyn, so it's a pretty good matchup. Defensively wise, they don't grade out all that well against the position they do, but as a whole, not the greatest matchup per the position, but as a whole, I think it's still a pretty good matchup. So I like Jeremy Lamb quite a bit. And we'll get on over to small forward. Small forward, my dude is LeBron today. Against Milwaukee, sorry. Against Milwaukee, it's not the best matchup in the world, but LeBron has activated his playoff push mode. He's been playing really good lately. As you can see here, he's been living in the 60s again. He's a little bit more expensive on FanDuel, which is gonna make him harder to get. If I was making a line on FanDuel, I'd probably play Giannis for almost $1,400 cheaper against LA. Same game, but on DraftKings, I think I like LeBron. I haven't really built a lineup yet, but I kind of looked at one quick. Anything else we got for you down here? I think there was a whole lot at the small forward position. Power forward, I like John Collins today. He's been playing really well. His minutes have been really consistent lately. As you can see here, 41, 37, 37. And his minutes have been in the 30s every single time. Anthony Davis is starting to get to a point where he's starting to become really interesting. I think I'm going to wait 1 or 2 more days before rostering him, though. He grades out really well because I don't think our system has him in for a minutes projection of 20, so that's why it looks like ridiculous on this. But he's only going to play 20 minutes, so that's kind of concerning. But a 7,600 Anthony Davis is something we thought we'd never ever see, and here it is. A value play I really like today is Harry Giles. He's very similar to Marvin Bagley, and Marvin Bagley's out. They're playing the Clippers. Clippers struggle against big men. So if Cauley-Stein gets in foul trouble, or even just the bench run for Harry Giles could be very, very good and beneficial to your teams. Center. I haven't picked the FanDuel center yet. I made kind of an interesting build over on DraftKings already, but I haven't really looked at FanDuel. FanDuel center. Not a whole lot to like up here. Gasol, no. Denman. I mean, you almost have to go Willie Cauley-Stein just because of the value, but his ownership is going to be so high that I almost want to go somebody else, but not a very good center slate today. I hate Willie Cauley-Stein too because he just sucks right now. I'll give you somebody else. We'll go with Dedmon. Dedmon, he's been playing good. Actually, you know what? Horford's in kind of a high-paced game. I'd go with either Horton or Ayton. I'm not a huge fan of Ayton, but let's go with Ayton. He's very consistent, but he doesn't have a ton of upside. You're looking for like 18 and 12 with a few blocks from him, but just not a huge upside guy, in my opinion. I guess Horford would have more upside than Ayton, in my opinion, but we'll go with that for now. Remember, if you click on my link in the description below and sign up 30 days for $1, you'll get access to my custom player pool. Right now it has 9 players in it. That'll change throughout the day. I'll add people in. I'll take people out. Usually check around 30 minutes before lock, and you'll get to see all the people that I'm interested in, the people that I'm playing. Alrighty, let's get into a lineup optimizer here. We'll build something quick. Alright, FanDuel. I think on FanDuel I'm going to go with Giannis for starters. Giles I like a lot on DraftKings, but on FanDuel I don't know if I like that price all that much. We'll go with Horford. What else we got over here? Lamb, I like him a little bit. I don't know if I like him that much. We got Lou Williams, I like. Rondo over here for sure. So we're cutting 300. One more. I'm not a fan of his. Could find a better punt in my opinion. I just got to figure out where it's gonna be. Get probably down from Giles. See what we got in the dumpster for power forward. JaMychal Green of the Clippers now. I think he makes for an okay punt play. We could get up from each one more because I'm not a huge fan of his. Small forward sucks today. Let's go with what's Jeff Green been doing lately? 27 minutes are still there. We'll go with Jeff Green. And then we'll probably have to get off of Lamb on FanDuel. He's just a little too spendy. Not too many good teams on this slate at first glance. What's the price on Peyton? Yeah, Peyton's a little expensive over here. Collins, I like. Let's lock these guys in here. Let's see if we get something that pops out to us. Herder and Batum. Yeah, I can live with that. Herder's in that 4,200 range that I like to stay in. I like to keep two players from 3,500 to 4,200 with the availability to punt people on FanDuel. Anyways, you get a drop, so I kind of like that. You get up to Mirotic. There we go. We could get up from Dunn and go get Peyton if we wanted to. Something like this on FanDuel. Peyton, Rondo, Lou, Herder, Giannis, Mirotic, John Collins, JaMychal Green, Al Horford. We'll save that lineup. Alrighty, over to DraftKings now. I had quite an interesting build over here. It's a lot of guards. So if you're not into playing a ton of guards, well, that sucks. But a lot of guards. I'm going to guard them to death today. The price on Rondo is ridiculous. Let's just put him at my point guard spot for now. LeBron, our center over here, we went with Giles. I think Giles on DraftKings just makes so much sense. He's 3,100. It's a big price gap. He's going to have a minutes increase. I like that quite a bit. Power forward, we went with Collins. Let's just put him in where we had him. Peyton, Randall. We had LeBron. We had... Who else did we have over here? Oh, we had Lamb. I think we played Lamb at the forward position. So we went and had Lamb. And that left us with Lou Will. So, DraftKings, we used all the salary, but I really like this lineup. I'm going to be playing it in single entries. I'll play it in tournaments as well. Rondo, Dunn, LeBron, Collins, Giles, Peyton, Lamb, Lou Will. So some similar plays on similar sites. I like Giles a lot more on DraftKings opposed to FanDuel. Same goes for Alfred Payton and Chris Dunn. Rondo I like on both sites. LeBron I like a lot more over here. He's got a $1,000 discount and he's cheaper than Giannis. But on FanDuel, Giannis is $1,400 cheaper than Giannis or than LeBron. So that's a big price difference. Alrighty, guys. To all the people that have came through, hit the like button. I always appreciate that. I appreciate the following that people have given me, the wise words. And I love hearing the stories, the feel-good stories and the ones that burned you. We've all been there. So hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, we will give a Sweet Yeti tumbler away when we get to 250 subscribers. We'll run a week-long contest. We'll give one of those away. Those things are pretty sweet. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so you don't miss that. Alrighty, guys. Have yourself a great Friday. It's the end of the week for most. It's the middle of the week for me. So we will see you Saturday morning. Have a good day.